Good afternoon, YouTubers. Tsquare with Tsquare Talk. So we finally got some exciting news in the market. Exciting. I think it was exciting. Kept me up most of the night last night, and then up early this morning. A lot of the people that I was shooting private texts to were like waking up this morning saying, "Oh my word, what's going on?" And it was kind of interesting. So we're going to do a little package opening, nothing major, and we're going to talk a little bit about kind of what happened. So if you guys were following the banking sector yesterday, towards the end of the day, we saw enormous losses. Literally $55 billion was basically just dumped off of the banking sector. Stocks plunged, including yours truly, JP Morgan. Who, let's face it, they're pretty much the one that gets all the fame. Whenever something happens to them, basically people watch it and they basically take that to heart with what's going on with them. Now, what I found most interesting, we saw silver kind of start to work its way back up before this morning, before the markets really opens. And as soon as the markets open, we started seeing the plunge continue in the banking sector. And I wondered if that was going to happen or if they would figure something out after markets closed last night to figure what was going on or how that was all going to play out. And then all of a sudden they stopped trading on the largest one that was kind of causing a lot of the drama. And then once that happened, wow, is that not beautiful? Look at that. Check that out. I need to make that my thumbnail right there. Just beautiful. So, pretty cool right there. In fact, that's going to be my thumbnail right there. I love looking at that. Every time I look at silver, it just makes my mouth water. So before I go too much further, this package is from Universal Coin and Bullion. They are the company that I do all my bullion with right now. They're the main one that I got to use. So I love them to death. They take good care of us, and they always have great deals. So I get stuff from them literally every week. I'm getting a package from them. If you guys enjoy this video, please make sure you hit that thumbs up button for me. Hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel. We talk about a lot of great stuff going on in the coin market, in the collecting market, in the bullion markets. It's not financial advice, but it kind of keeps you a little up to date. Saves you from basically hunting through all the miscellaneous news that's out there, and it lets you narrow down, hey, what's going on. So when this video's over, you guys can jump over. You can check the banking sector. You can check out JP Morgan stock. You know what to look at. But literally, banks were bleeding hard. $55 billion is no joke in the banking sector. So that was the huge hit that happened yesterday. This morning, a lot of trading was halted. And in halting it, they want to evaluate the company that was kind of causing a lot of this drama and see what's really going on. However, a lot of us know there's more to it. The banks are going to have a hard time. They can't keep essentially, I hate to say, screwing over people and think that that's going to fly forever. But what I really mean to say by that is, they get our money. We put our money in the banks a lot, maybe not this community. We put our money in the banks, the average person, and they loan out that money and they make millions and billions of dollars in interest off of it, while we get 0.25%. While inflation is what? Let's say we'll use the generous number and say 6%, 6.5%, which all of us know that number is totally BS and not legit. But with that being said, that's the numbers that they're putting out, and we know that's not true. And a lot of us in the community know that silver and gold eventually will have its day, and it's going to happen fast. Things are going to change. Right now, we have countries around the world dumping the US dollar. As that continues to happen, it's going to eventually make the dollar weaker. Right now, we're seeing a strong dollar in terms of, if you compare the US dollar to other currencies of the world, yes, the dollar looks strong. It's the slowest falling asset out there, I guess you could say. So if it's not really falling as bad as other currencies, then our currency looks strong. But in truth, if you jump off a bridge and I jump off a bridge, and because I'm a little more heavy set and Maybe I got a little more debt. Who knows? Maybe I'll hit the ground first. It doesn't make you in any better of a spot. You're still going to hit the ground, whether it's a couple seconds after me, whether it's a few minutes after me, nothing is going to stop that. And that's where a lot of these fiat currencies are right now. They're all falling. And the reason you know they're falling is because you have gold hitting all-time highs in almost, I won't say every country, but the majority of the country. You have silver hitting all-time highs in the majority of the countries. And yet here in the U.S., we have silver kind of getting the beat down. We have gold getting the beat down. I get frustrated when I see it get the beat down because I'm seeing gas went up again today, another 20 cents. That doesn't make me happy when I see that because, where do you put your money? You're thinking everything is supposedly, in their eyes, going down. But we know that you can manipulate gold and silver prices down for the short run. You can't manipulate it down forever. And eventually, when the truth comes out, the question's going to be, where's your money? Where is money going to go at that point? Now, what I believe is going to happen is, and this is just my personal opinion, not financial advice, is eventually something is going to happen in the markets and people are going to get scared and everybody is going to start putting their money in gold, silver, precious metals, maybe Bitcoin, maybe other assets, wherever they put their money, because they're not going to want it in the dollar if the dollar keeps falling. And that's where it's going to get kind of crazy when that really starts happening. We're going to take a look at all these coins in just a minute and see what we got, because I don't always know what I'm getting. I buy the dips. I buy what's on sale. I pick up the deals, and I kind of go with it. What I should have here is 6 Britannias, some queen, some king, and 15 generic rounds. But I see a few different generic rounds in here. I see some Indians. We got a couple buffaloes there. We got some, I don't know what this one is. Let's see, Asher rounds. So pretty cool. Kind of just taking a quick peek here and seeing what we got. Should have 21. That should be 7 times 3. And that looks correct at a quick glance. So let's take a look what's going on. Before we take a quick look at this, I kind of want people to understand what's really going on. The manipulation of silver, and we know there's manipulation going on, and here's why we know that there is manipulation. Now, what the manipulation is in is going to be questionable. I'm not going to lie. I have my theory today. JP Morgan, yesterday you had it go down over 5%. Today you had it go up 3%. I'm convinced that 3% jump was manipulation, and I'll tell you why. The entire banking sector, every single banking company was in the red today. It continued to drop. You can't prop up the whole sector, but you know what you can prop up? The biggest Apple, the biggest company, which happens to be JP Morgan. And JP Morgan got a big bump up. Now, they might lead you to try to get you to believe that, oh, that's because people recognize real value in this company. And I'm not going to lie. The banking company's great. When you can pretty much borrow money for nothing and then all of a sudden loan it out at higher interest rates, take gambles on people that probably won't be able to pay their bills and have nothing to lose, because worst case scenario, we'll use the Dodd-Frank Act and have a bail-in, or worst case scenario, maybe the government will bail us out again like they did in 2008 because we're too big to fail. With that being said, the banking sector might be a good place to put your money. However, today, a lot of people wasn't seeing it that way. I would not invest in the banking sector because what I believe is going to happen, that we are going to see enormous amounts of people not being able to pay their bills. We're seeing increased interest rates. If they do keep raising interest rates, the dollar will get stronger. If the dollar gets stronger, unfortunately, we're going to see precious metals drop, most likely, in the short run. Eventually, they'll have to pivot, because if they don't pivot and lower interest rates back down, the economy will get crushed. A lot of people will be out of work. So then they're going to lose essentially huge amounts of tax money that will be rolling in, because let's face it, and it's not just the one person. It's everybody. Because if you make, let's say, $100,000 and then you go and you spend the majority of that $100,000, you paid a tax on your $100,000, and then the remaining, we'll say 95 that you got, then you went and spent it, and then the people that you spent it on, that 95, had to pay a tax on it, which maybe brought it down to another 91, and then the people they spent that money on, it went to someone else, and there you have the basically money moving around, and Uncle Sam getting cuts and over the money over and over and over again. So with that being said, we know what's going on. The big question is what's going to happen next week, and we'll see. So let's take a quick look at what we got. So there was a great deal when I picked these up. These are just the whatever round, I call it. Basically, you get what you get. They send our choice rounds, and it's going to be nothing fancy. It's going to be whatever they got. So we got a buffalo. I'm going to do a quick separation on these. So if you see me kind of just moving them quick, we're going to take a look at each coin anyway, but not each coin, just each design. Kind of just putting them in order here real quick. Okay, so we got 3 different coins today. Basically, oh, well, 4, because some of these are the king, some are the queen. So right off the bat, you guys seen the buffalo rounds. We got the buffalo on the back side. We got the Indian on the front. These are 9999. They're 4 nines fine. Pretty cool coin. Not much to them. The basic buffalo round, probably the cheapest and most popular round because there are so many of them out there. We got a bunch of them. We got 2 of the, I think it's pronounced Asha rounds. It's a refining company. Basically, it's just generic 999, 1 ounce, 1 troy ounce. Pretty cool. I do like these only because I like them both. I like them when they come in and they're shiny. I like that they put them in capsules. Even though if I get 25 of a kind, I'll usually pop them, put them in a tube, and then I'll end up basically keeping the capsules and putting better coins in the capsules. I know that I have 25 of these and 25 of these. I just haven't done it yet. Over here, right now, a lot of what's coming in is the king. So I believe I've got 5 kings, 1 queen. We're starting to see the queens dry up. So there's only 1 queen here. This is the Queen Britannia. Beautiful coin. It wasn't made for a whole lot of time during the 2023. So the mintage on these, I believe, will be lower when the official numbers come out. And then I have 5 of the kings, which is pretty much what a lot of companies are starting to send out now, unless they still have some of the queen left over. You got to get what you can get. And in this market with metals, I'm going to say drying up in terms of people are looking at them. They're buying them up faster and faster. So I got 5 of the kings. There's no sense in really showing you the front side necessarily because every front side is the same, but they did change the back design. Now, one thing that Universal Coin and Bullion did just get in, I haven't received one yet, I do have one on order, is the pair of the king and the queen, which is the last of the old design and the first of the new design. They will come in a PCGS or NGC holder together. It's going to be a really popular coin. It's not super expensive, so they got some good deals. I'll let you know as soon as I get mine. I'll open it up on here and I will show you guys, and I think you guys are going to love it. So with that being said, I thank you all for watching. I will see you guys again on Tsquare Talk. Please, if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe, hit that thumbs up. Let me know what you guys think, and I hope to see you guys again on Tsquare Talk. Leave a comment below. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.